We sippin' slow, post some more. Yeah, we just sippin' slow. Lean, lean.
Thank you all for sipping it slow. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming through here. My old crew, I love you. I may be monetized. My page look different. So y'all please keep watching my longer videos. All right. So let's talk about it. Females can always control themselves when a man can't. And when a man can, they can't. Okay. So if you as a man can control yourself when something fine is near, if you know who you are and you remember who and what you represent, then a woman will often test herself around you. She'll be unsure. She don't know how to come at you. She will try to find your triggers. Most of women use women to find your triggers. We'll talk about body parts. We'll do dancing seductively around you. You know the Jezebel spirit is real. That's our first trick to see what breaks you or what gets your attention. And most men basic. So that's it. That's the easiest thing to do. But here's the key. You got to stay quiet. You better not giggle. So many men are so giggly, have to make a response for everything a woman do just because they like them. Or even a man do. They just can't let a person say something and just stare and look and like, oh, okay. You know, they just have to please. They pleasing people. They have to please people. They codependent. That means company dependent. They need people to feel good about themselves. But men, real men, don't giggle, don't react, don't give her the satisfaction of a response. And if she starts doing so much or too much because you too still, walk away, leave the room, leave the space, and leave her guessing. All right? The next time she sees you, she'll try something else, some other way. She'll test a new angle, a new look, a new approach, because it's our duty as a woman to comfort and entertain y'all. The man we like or we love, we got to entertain y'all. That we nurturers. We gonna find a way to make you happy or make you like us, to work to understand him and to take care of him. That's what our duty is. So if you're acting like the woman and you trying to make sure everybody is good, acting like Chablais, slaving for everybody around, chasing attention, overreacting. Some people overreact so much if somebody do anything. As soon as somebody do something like bump into somebody, they just act like it's them. They so invested in other people's energy and they're not looking inwards, that they're so outwardly that they can't even focus on nothing but everybody else's stuff. So they miss out on life because they too busy chasing other people's dreams and other people's happiness. Long as they happy and their happiness is happy, I don't care about me. And they scrap people. They're like rats. They take all the scraps, all the leftovers of everything, women, food, anything that you have. They're low level people. Okay. Um, if you overreacted, or losing composure, the respect for you will be minimal. Everything we say, everything we do, everything we invest in a man works because a man can hold his ground. He's still, he's steady. He is a man. He look like a man. He act like a man. That is so sexy. Okay. But if you're basic, predictable, and regular, meaning that we do the same thing with all men and they fall, we see it immediately. We know your standards are low and we understand how weak your energy is then that's why all our efforts, thoughts, and attention will always feel minimal around you. I mean, it's going to be the same pot every time. All the women will play you the same way because we know exactly how this story plays out. Basic men get basic results. Now look around, watch the bosses. Some of you women got men that have boss friends that don't budge or move. Look at them. They don't budge or move. Y'all men need to look at some of y'all boss friends that's happy and they in their relationships and how they move when women come around. Bosses, okay? The Honorable Louis Farrakhan is a boss, okay? I have to say that, all right? He commands respect through discipline and clarity. Mr. D1, the way he moves through life with precision, focus, and thoughtfulness. Nipsey Hussle. Once he started gaining control over himself, he became unstoppable, a force of influence, a blueprint for y'all men. He started getting better and better. Yeah, he was wilding out, but y'all saw his growth. Y'all seen his way to God. That man was like a Tupac of this time. Okay, and that's because it was evolving, it was changing, it was not staying in that same mindset he had when he was 13. Some of y'all still act like y'all 13. Y'all still get the same satisfaction about women that a 13-year-old little boy would. Y'all still be looking at women in your rear view mirrors like kids. You still be jacking off. Come on now. Billy Carson, the same strength, principle, power, discipline. These men possess what I call the superpower of self-control. Man, salute y'all. Nuri Muhammad, the Honorable Nuri Muhammad, the Honorable Riza Islam, okay? I have to speak about these people that is really men. It's rare and it's magnetic. It separates boys from men. It separates the chaos from the leadership. It's the reason their energy draws respect, loyalty, and influence wherever they go. It don't matter. Where they go, everybody respect them because most men be saying, I could never do the way he doing. They punks. They weak. Okay? They so fearful of being disliked or somebody not liking them, and they want to be the best and the most important and the most wanted, because a lot of times it's about being wanted, most wanted with everybody, so they don't have no loyalty. They just want to be loyal to whoever wants them the most. Okay, and females can feel it. They respond to it. They test it. Yes. But a man who holds his ground doesn't get played, doesn't get rushed, doesn't get disrespected ever. Control yourself and command attention. Control yourself and you earn respect naturally. Control yourself and the world responds to your energy in ways no flirtation, no drama could ever create. Y'all got to stay calm out here. Y'all got to stay grounded. Stay quiet when it matters. None of y'all men should be in a room with a lot of women by yourself. Most men will be like, oh, I'm in there because I'm trying to get some, or I'm trying to make them like me. I know what I'm doing. Man, I know what you're doing too. You're making your masculinity diminish. You're getting weak because you don't have no control. Some of y'all are so body hypnotized and so in love with shapes and stuff that it don't matter if it's on a man or a woman. You just like body parts. So you are bound to be with another man. All right? That's just facts. I'm going to do a video on some of this stuff because Tony Gaskin said it all. Tony Gaskin is a man of faithfulness, a man of power, a man of discipline. Man, I got to speak out about him too. All right? This is the power that separates ordinary men from men who are remembered. The man who masters himself doesn't need to fight for respect. He earns it without even trying. And everything else is just a whole bunch of loudness. Females can always control themselves. Men who control themselves, they are the ones the world takes seriously. They don't play around no man. They act girlish. They giggle. If you the man that's giggling in the conversation and the girl ain't, then you weak. The woman should feel childish. A woman should look at her king or a man and be like, wow, this man is, you know, I really am giddy around this, have butterflies. And yeah, you can have butterflies too, but a man don't be giggling and like a chick. Come on now. They are the ones women try to understand, these kind of men. They are the ones who make a difference by existing. Okay? So y'all men, I'm telling y'all, there's nothing more powerful than a man who don't succumb to his urges. What he see, the picture he see, he don't react. You know how to stand still. You're gonna look at all type of stuff and you're gonna see it all your life. And every time you shock your body as soon as you see something and you just can't control yourself. You gotta find out what's going on with her. You gotta look closer because you're not secure as a man inside. There's something about you that needs so many women, that gotta see every woman, gotta talk to every woman. If you wasn't with your female, you would be talking to them or trying to look and look and look for what? You got this lust on you so bad that you need a detox. It's horrible on some of you men. I've been to plenty of places where men will try to pull out their cameras to see me. And you know it. I can't even come out the store and I see a man looking in his rearview mirror, constantly just staring. If I'm driving in the car, they just looking in the mirrors, looking in my face. That's so weak. You have to stop looking outwardly and look inwardly and start living in your moment and having your own life. Because a lot of people can't even do that. If they're not doing it outside, they're doing it inside. They got to see plenty of people on TV. They got to watch all type of stuff that different people are on just so they can feel like they in other people's life in the environment. They cannot stay still to themselves because they hate themselves. They don't really like themselves even if they say they do. They don't like nothing about themselves unless somebody else say, "Oh, I like this about you." Okay? But we want to be a man in power. We don't want to be no female. If you want to know why your relationships never work, it's you. And a lot of y'all are so um y'all so addicted, or y'all so genuine to y'all G code, to y'all bros. Oh, I gotta keep like this. I can't let no woman change me. That's keeping you stuck. That's keeping you stuck. You will build up, tear all the way down. Build up, tear all the way down because of your lust and your demons. And because you want to be so loyal to your brothers, your friends, and I can't be that way because my friends ain't like that. And we ain't got nothing to talk about if I change all the way and tell them no. What you got to talk about? A lot of y'all so scared of losing y'all friends because of the change, because you evolving, because you getting better. Wake up. Wake up. There is no happy man that's single. No matter if they pretending or not. You'll see the wear and tear on them. Their body will start getting old. Most men that's in a relationship look younger than they men that's not. After a while, when you get like 40s, 50s, you start looking younger than your friends because they got so much wear and tear on their bodies and they're not happy. Y'all really want to be like that? Okay, I told y'all. When y'all see a woman, and I love when a man do this, you see her and you don't try to listen, you don't try to hear, you focus and you practice discipline. And if you want that woman to pay attention to you, because she saw you too, especially if you're fine, all right? Even if she don't approach you, she saw you, okay? And some people cannot take, oh, I can't, you know, stand for no man to see me and he don't act out, or he don't, I'm gonna make sure he see me. So they'll go prancing around you. Pay attention. I bet you this happened to the brothers all the time. All the brothers that I mentioned in the beginning. Women throwing they self at him because they got a different purpose and a different mission. Every woman wants that kind of man to be on her arm. The one that don't react. Yeah, a girl will date you and talk to you if you overreacting and you all in her face. Some of y'all stare at a woman's face so hard when you see her, just can't focus on nothing else. As soon as you see beauty, you just gone. And a woman will get your money and take from you because she be like, I got him. Not to get him, to have him for herself, but to have him financially. And depending on how financially savvy you are and how good your money and your money line is, she'll make herself get in a relationship with you, even though she know that you a trick off or you a man that's not worthy of her, because she wants to keep that money. Because a lot of women are broke and they need a lifeline, so they'll do what they gotta do to get another man to notice them or to get up on their stuff. Even though it's not a good idea, because it'll break you still. Because, anybody that's in your presence long enough, you're going to find love for them. Sometimes you don't think you love somebody until you be around them. But it'll fade because y'all didn't line up spiritually, emotionally. Y'all don't have the same goals. You don't have the same principles. You don't have the same morals. So y'all like magnets that slide. Y'all don't connect. Y'all slide off of each other. So I'm just telling y'all, man, all you got to do is just act like a boss. Be a man. Follow your leaders. Study them. See what makes every woman want them. Every woman. Okay? Every woman want a man that has so much self-control, and I don't make them. A woman gonna take a second look at a man that ain't acting crazy, that she can sit next to, but at the bar or wherever she at, and he don't even act like he's here. He's still on his phone or he turned his back. She gonna want to go around the other way and be like, I know he see me, and I'm gonna make sure he see me. And when she makes sure you see her and you still don't, that's powerful. It's powerful, especially if she is in her seductive Jezebel way. And maybe if you're looking at something classy and you just say, hello, how you doing, to something classy, you will change women, and women will be at home, because home is the woman's base. It's not her place, but it's her base. And if you men cannot get these women to understand that, you guys have disappointed the nation, the whole community. You're not standing up for us. You're being selfish. You don't care about nothing but your gratification and your lust. But your lust is going to lead you to a dark place. If you don't stop it, it will lead you to a dark place. You are going to be tricked, or you don't care about being tricked, and you're going to end up being with a man. Okay? And I'm telling you now, I'm trying to warn y'all, and the Honorable Louis Farrakhan already said it. Okay? So I ain't gonna talk more. I love you. I appreciate y'all. Watch all my videos, okay? And y'all make sure y'all keep sipping it slow. All right?